For Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Meteorologist Craig Flint, happy to be here with you as we get started with a new week here. And we take a look live right now at the Bank of Utica INET downtown there, and you can see the clouds increasing. But hey, nice to see the sun today, right? But now we're watching the clouds increase here, and a temperature of 36 degrees. The dew point is a bone dry 11. So despite clouds on the increase, nothing falls from these. However, there's snow nearby, and we'll talk about where that's going coming up here shortly. So back here tonight, it will turn colder, and it's mainly snow-free, with winds becoming north and westerly 5 to 10 miles an hour. And I think low temperatures by tomorrow morning are going to be down into the teens. We are at 35 now in Utica, Ilion 36. Waterville checks in at 32. Rome and Clinton both doing a 34-degree. Broader picture for you, mid-30s at Bingo. Look at Columbus, Ohio. Who wants to go there right now? 70 degrees, not all that far away. And we look for a temperature difference in the atmosphere, and that's usually where storm systems fire up. Well, that's quite the contrast, right? Erie to Columbus. So right in here, there's a little ribbon of moisture that we're watching. We'll show you that with radar and satellite. First things first here locally, just increasing clouds. But again, we are going to remain snow-free. As we back it out a little bit, I mentioned that little weak system. You can see it kind of diving from the Great Lakes down into southwestern New York State right now. This will not make it to us. It will stay safely south and west of Oneida County here as we go through the overnight. The highest chance for a few flurries would be over the far southern parts of the viewing area. So like way down near southern Shenango County and into maybe like Oneonta. You might get a flake. That's it. So here's a look at Futurecast as we go through the evening. Again, most of that and the vast majority of that system passes by to the south. We just have increasing clouds here, low temperatures into the teens. A backdoor cold front sneaks in tomorrow. Not a lot of moisture with this guy. Maybe a few flurries around, but it will be cold for March standards. I think high temperatures on your Tuesday will struggle just to get to 30 degrees, probably somewhere mid and upper 20s with a pretty gusty northwesterly wind gnarling at you all day. Hey, big day down in downtown here. Genesee Street Saturday at 10 o'clock. Looks a little messy. Probably some rain and snow, a little windy too. Now, this does not look like a huge organized system, but as we get ready to step off, temperatures right around 34 degrees. Down the road, look at that cold air for March now. I mean, upper 20s to near 30. That's it. Nothing worse than some flurries around. It's not going to add up much. The sun returns Thursday, 34. Not as cold as clouds increase Friday, 37. And that messy system coming up Saturday. Again, nothing major, but probably some rain and wet snow around for the parade. 38. Don't forget, spring forward before bed. Saturday night, that means sunset later on Sunday, and temperatures in the upper 30s.
It's always a good sign that spring and summer are on their way.
Just around the corner.
All right, well, thanks, Craig. Yep. Let's take a look at what's coming up on News.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Craig Flint. Let's get you up to date with the forecast. Kiddos heading out to the bus stop tomorrow morning. Let's bundle them up. Temperatures are going to be in the teens. It'll be cloudy, but it'll be mainly snow-free to start the day. Snow-free now and temperature of 30 degrees, but snow not far away. Northwesterly winds at 5, and the dew point is at 21. So still fairly dry, and the barometer at 30.01 inches of mercury, which is, you know, anytime you see this number at or over 30, that usually represents pretty quiet weather. But I mentioned snow not far away. I mean, just south and west of Oneida County, Utica, Rome here. You can see as you get down into parts of Shenango County, some of this might, like the leading edge of this, might not be hitting the ground, but man, is it snowed at a fairly good clip here tonight across southwestern New York State, into the north central Pennsylvania mountains, down into the Lehigh Valley. Kind of a little baby snowstorm there. As a matter of fact, winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings are posted. But again, you're up here you don't live here, so that's good news if you don't want snow. But yeah, snow not far away, but it will not be making it north here as we go through the overnight. 30 degrees right now in Utica, Rome, 33 in Syracuse. Binghamton is at 32 right now. As we take a look at satellite Doppler radar loops, so we've got the clouds. Those are starting to kind of fill in. It's nice to see the sun today. Again, this little system zipping by to the south, but the dry air over top of us will keep the vast majority and the bulk of the snow to the south and west as we go through the overnight. Should not be impactful to you at all. So it's going to be cold tomorrow. I mean, take a look at these high temperatures, mid and upper 20s. If you're lucky, not much sun tomorrow. And I point these temperatures out because this is below normal. You know, we're getting into March now, and we should be seeing temperatures upper 30s to right around 40. Let's fast forward and talk about Saturday downtown for the parade. It does look a little unsettled as we get into the weekend. Now, there's going to be some rain and snow around. It doesn't look like anything too organized or too impactful for the parade. Temperatures into the low and mid-30s. A little gusty out there, though, as the wind starts to pick up heading into this weekend. Next 7 days look like this, so chilly air for March. Upper 20s to near 30. Nothing worse than some snow flurries around Tuesday and Wednesday. More sun returns Thursday, 34. Not as cold Friday. Clouds start to increase. And there's that light rain and wet snow as we get into the weekend. Temperatures are in the upper 30s. Don't forget, the clocks go ahead 1 hour. Saturday night before bed. Don't worry about your cell phone. I'll take care of that for you. And temperatures in the upper 30s.
All right. Thanks, Craig.
You got it.
When we come back, it was a successful...
Your eyewitness weather forecast.
Edge of glory tonight, like Lady Gaga saying, in terms of some snow, but it's not coming here. That's a live look right now at the Bank of Utica INET. Downtown, we've just got some clouds overhead, and again, snow nearby in the meteorological neighborhood, but 30 right now. And a west-northwesterly wind light at 5 miles an hour. So tonight we will drop into the 20s. A few spots, if we can get a little clearing in the sky, we'll get down into the teens. Winds will be light out of the north and west with a good deal of clouds around. Here's a look at our live Doppler radar right now, and you can see southern parts of the viewing area down towards Oneonta, southern parts of Shenango County, just some flurries down that way. But this is actually a pretty impressive little storm system. I mean, look at the snow down across north central Pennsylvania, down towards Williamsport and Scranton. I was just talking to a meteorologist buddy of mine down there, 4 or 5 inches of snow. So you're thinking, okay, is this coming north? No, it's not. We have dry air here, and the trajectory of this snow is safely to the south and east, so it will not be impacting us. But it is impacting, again, north central Pennsylvania, where we have winter weather advisories. The pink is a winter storm warning, but not for you and me. So we should be good to go out the door tomorrow morning. All right, so temperatures now, 31 at last check into Clinton, 31 here downtown. 29, though, at Griffiths Park in Rome. Ilion checks in at 32. And in the upper 20s into Waterville. Kind of a wider snapshot of the temperatures for you. So everyone pretty much in the low 30s here across the Empire State. You get down towards the city and the Big Apple, we're in the 40s. Columbus, Ohio today, by the way, was in the 70s. Not that far away. Not going to be the case for you and me, though. So again, there goes that little system by to the south and to the east of us. Dry air here, so that will keep the snow away. We'll show you this on Futurecast as we go through the overnight, just a cloudy sky. Then what happens is there's a little backdoor cold front because it's coming in from the north, which is why we term it as that. Kind of sneaks through quietly tomorrow. That might just be enough lift, enough impetus to maybe get a few flurries around, but it's not going to be much. Cloudy sky, cold on Tuesday with highs only in the upper 20s. St. Patrick's Day parade downtown Utica here Saturday morning. Probably some light rain and wet snow around, a little breezy too, with temperatures into the low and mid-30s. Luck of the Irish? I don't know. But you know what? We're Central New Yorkers. That's no big deal. Here's your 7-day forecast. So, again, chilly air for March, upper 20s to near 30. Just some flurries around. Thursday, brighter, 34. More clouds Friday, but not as cold, upper 30s. And again, some light rain and wet snow around for Parade Day Saturday. Don't forget, this is the weekend. You'll lose the hour of sleep, but we gain an hour of daylight.
I think that's the scariest
right.
part.
Yeah, I got that right. My brain's a little scrambled. Upper 30s, though, as we go into next week.
Yeah, weather not too bad. A little unsettling, though. We got to set those clocks back or forward.
Losing
an hour.
Losing an hour. But like I said earlier, it all equals out, right?
Yeah, we got it. All right. Well, thanks, Craig. We'll be right back with more Eyewitness News. Stay with us.